dark-skinned women. I don't really like dark-skinned women. Like, they look funny beside me. So, you know, I'd rather not date a dark-skinned woman.
You rather light-skinned girl?
Yeah, light-skinned pretty girl, long hair, don't care.
It's frightening that they have this kind of negative, critical attitude towards black females who aren't of light complexion or straight. It's the essence of the slave mentality, and nobody's in their home teaching them about this. And even athletes and movie stars who have the chance to say things, they're silent often in terms of this issue. So it's not clear how these young men's consciousness will be raised. It's frightening, but it's important that black women don't become victims of thinking that if they don't look a certain way that they are inferior or less than. So you can't depend on a black man liberating you from that.
Make people mad at me because I don't believe that.
Like all different
So white sea girls.
Well, she dark skin. She gotta have a nice body for me. That's just
my own counterparts.
She gotta have it. He may like light skin rep. He may like light skin women. He may like skin. I may like dark skin women. You know what I mean?
Dark skinned women are beautiful. Honestly, you know, I don't know what kind of composition came together to make that happen, I guess the amount of melanin in your skin, you know,
in the sun, we
if
glow.
you have a lot, you look good. You have a little bit, you look good.
Glow.
But I mean, I love dark skinned women, you know, I can't lie. I cannot lie.
I feel like, you know, when you hug a dark skinned woman, it feels better.
It's that energy.
Like the way your skin feels against them, it feels better. Light skinned women, you have to give more of yourself and be somebody else sometimes with light skinned women. You know, you gotta like perm your hair or something or cherry curl it to get it with a light skinned female.
Let's say I'm gonna use a test for example. Given a test with a multiple choice, there's not really a wrong answer, but I prefer light skinned women. Always did. Most of the women from the South where I'm from are light skinned. I'm from Shreveport, Louisiana. But with me, like I say, it's the person. Because you could, you know, be beautiful or whatever, light skinned, but then if your character is not
this
right, I
is
think and look at you different now just because of your character, and I assume they would do the same with me.
So sometimes they be knowing when they be sounding like that. That's why don't nobody feel sorry about Kevin Samuels.
Go there and find you a girlfriend that's light skinned, long hair, and clean underwear. That was her advice to the 5-year-old me going off to kindergarten. And I thought it was funny, and I thought it was, you know, whatever. I was like, okay, I understood. I could see the light skin. I could understand. I could see the long hair. My whole thing was not the light skin part, but like, but how am I supposed to know she's got clean underwear?
Kevin Samuels,
I feel like because, you know, I was dark-skinned myself, and, you know, for two dark-skinned, very dark-skinned people to get together, you know, it's kind of in society, it's almost a taboo sort of experience. It's taboo. You know, two dark-skinned people coming together, well, then the child is going to be dark-skinned. That's what the assumption is. So, you know, I don't know what it was. I think it was just my rage against the norm.
Oh my
you know,
goodness.
dark-skinned guy supposed to be with a light-skinned girl. I just never
terrible.
believed in any
That's
of that.
I remember my uncle
past
saying, if you
Stockholm
caught me with my
syndrome.
arms around a white
You're
woman, I'm
black.
going to the
You will
police.
have black
Ideal for me, man, is
children.
dark skin. I'm a
But
dark
you've
skinned
been
brother.
taught to
Daddy's
hate
dark skinned, mama's
yourself
dark
so
skinned, and I want my
much.
kids to kind of look like me. So I want my kids to
not-
be dark skinned, and I want my woman to be dark skinned. Matter of fact, a woman is dark skinned. Honestly, a woman to me is a woman first and foremost, for sure. But if I'm gonna sit there and be with them day in, day out, and all that, I kind of want to have a little resemblance of myself, skin complexion, and the whole
It's
whatnot.
not.
You know,
I've never experienced it.
I went to
I
Africa
imagine
once to
it's
Senegal,
awesome coming home at
and they
night
allowed me to come in and
after a
host the
hard
first Miss
day,
Black
and you
USA
ain't even
pageant
gotta
ever held in
explain it.
Africa.
You
It was
just
like 3
look
years
at
ago,
him,
and I'd never been to
and
Africa.
he like,
And I got there and I
for
saw
real,
myself.
and you like,
I saw me
yup.
walking all over the place.
That
Except,
was-
I mean real
Oh, my
black, blue
goodness.
black, double black. I ain't never seen black so black. It made ink look light. It was black, kind of black, you know, but fabulous. I was blown away by the beauty of this black skin. So I'm sometimes confused when I hear women who have really dark skin who tell their stories about how their hearts were broken when they were told they were ugly because they were black. Because for me, it's about whether you accept it or not.
black men are sexualized, so they don't get that they're being fetishized And they're just looking at the numbers. That's what they were taught when they were young. Is the more you have, that means something about your manhood. So, poor things. Aww.
Some people maybe subconsciously who just like don't want to mess with dark skinned women. Maybe they feel like when they see a dark skinned woman, they just like there's nothing to her. Almost like maybe it's like, oh, she must be from Compton.
Really?
Or maybe she got an attitude. Or
There's
like certain stigmas that already are pegged with black women already inside of their own mind. That maybe they don't even see when they're doing it.
One day, all kind of women. You know, going through that, I see how certain women carry themselves.
I just want to give them some hot dogs.
To me, more dark-colored women, they do have low self-esteem to a certain extent.
Goodness, that is the saddest.
Light-skinned women, because light-skinned women feel like they're more closest to white, so they feel like they're special.
Yeah. What happened? She wasn't a nice person. I think it ain't too many dark-skinned girls that are nice.
Oh wow! Oh baby! Oh my God!
When you're a dark-skinned girl, I feel like
your mother could see.
You go through certain things that light-skinned girls don't want to go with. So as far and those things are bad. Like you might like get clowned or something like that. You might let that anger out on the wrong person. No matter who it is. That's something somebody said or did to you because it's.
A young black kid coming up in America is looking at maybe Tia and Tamara, the twins, that's super light or high yellow. And he's like, man, that's from him little coming up saying that white is clean, white is pure. Then when he gets older and I'm a man, then he starts to realize, even white men start to realize that dark ain't really what is the dirt, the bad, the dark night, the alley. That dark in a lot of cases is kind of good, kind of sweet, kind of tender. The darker the fruit gets, the more ripe, the more sweet it is. You know what I'm saying? So the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. That's where the whole term comes from.
You're cooked.
You are married to an African American woman.
You need to get married.
Yes, I'm married to an African American woman. I remember distinctly a conversation I had with my father when I was in elementary school, where I went up to him one day. Of course, I didn't understand everything that has to deal with racism or race relations at that point in my life. But I did realize that I was attracted to, in more than a social way, women of all ethnicities. And I remember distinctly going to my father and saying, Dad, would you mind if I did marry a black woman one day? And his response to me was, as long as she looks good, I don't care what color she is.
They're kind of
if you ask me if there's like a conscious choice to
and don't even try
a dark skinned woman versus like a lighter skinned woman.
I ain't being no kind of way about that.
Not really. It wasn't an effort to go find the deepest, darkest chocolate sister out there and get the full on, for real deal, straight from the motherland. And I didn't think that defined blackness to me. You're not more ethnic if you're darker. It's just, that's how who Joni was. But when you look at her, there was nothing about that color of her skin that defined her. And that's not for everybody's experience, but for her,
chocolatey delicious.
So that's what I think was attractive to me was that strength.
Brown skin, dark skin, whatever you want to call it, complexion I would more be attracted to that because I don't know, it's like a natural color.
Say it,
something up there.
More pure.
Pure, yeah.
W.
Organic.
We glow.
I'm a vegetarian.
It could be gloomy. Let a little bit of sunlight peek through them clouds. It's
can't see myself with a light-skinned woman because I want dark babies. I want my babies to look like pharaohs, or like queens, and they not going to look like that if they light-skinned. Just me, my opinion. I'm being real ignorant right now. I think.